Did ancient humans really perform brain surgery 5,000 years ago? Here's a look at some skulls found in Peru that may have some shocking answers. These are just some of the many skulls found at the burial site in Peru. These skulls all belong to people who lived 5,000 years ago. But what's really interesting about them is what's on the inside. In 2008, scientists performed a CT scan on one of these skulls. What they found was shocking. There was clear evidence that this person had an extremely painful operation on their brain. The edges of the skull had been cut open and the bone flap had been removed. This would have been a standard procedure for removing a tumor or doing some other type of brain surgery. But it gets even crazier. The patient had survived the surgery with a 37% chance of survival. That's not very likely unless you have modern medicine. But somehow this person not only survived the surgery, they lived for another 10 years after the operation. How is that possible? To find out, researchers looked at other skulls from the same time period. They found 16 more skulls with the same type of surgery performed on them. Some of the patients had the same type of trepanation, or a process of drilling a hole into the skull, but most of them had not survived the procedure. One of them had a trepanation on the side of their head, which would have been to relieve pressure on the brain. This person also survived for 10 years after the operation. So it wasn't just luck that this first patient survived. It was likely skill and knowledge that was common amongst these ancient Peruvian surgeons. But who were these ancient brain surgeons? Scientists believe that the people performing these surgeries were likely the highest level of shaman, like a brain surgeon, a priest, and a medicine man, all rolled into one. We don't know if this was a common practice or if it was rare, but it was definitely common enough that there were multiple people who had the same type of surgery. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.